Welcome back to the Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles channel. We have quarters tonight. It's been a while since we've hunted quarters. I have $300 worth. 200 of those are customer wrapped. Another 100 in Fed wrapped. We're looking for W's, silvers, foreigns, errors, varieties, proofs. Hopefully no nickels, pennies, or dimes in here, but you never know. If we do come across one, maybe they'll have a variety. Let's get into this hunt. These are all taped. Every single one of these are taped. So I got these customer wrapped off of one teller. These are off another teller. Same bank. Just ended up working out that way. One teller had 200, another one had another 100, so I picked up the 300. We're gonna see what we can find. Hopefully we come across something cool. Let's tear into these. I will probably, I don't know, maybe I'll do eight rolls. I'll bring it back in. I'll do another 8 rolls. I'll bring it back in, and another 8 rolls, and then it looks like 6. I'll finish it off with 6 at the end. All right, let's get into it. I'll be right back. All right, those first 8 rolls have been hunted. In the background, you might be able to hear a fan. It's extremely hot. It's like 90 degrees here today. So I have the fan on. It's a little early, I think, to get the air conditioners, but who knows. Found this 1988 Denver. Actually in pretty decent condition. So I had it held aside. I'll check it against my album. See if it upgrades. So we have that. And I have these two Patsy Takemoto Minks. This one I believe is DDO number 1. You see the doubling in the D, in the T. Comes out of the right of the T there too. There's doubling in the ponytail. And a little bit in the hairline, but not anything crazy. There's also this one, which just has a little bit of doubling in the D, and then a little bit right here in the hairline. You can see that right there. There's some doubling right there. Then I have a Wilma Mankiller, the Clash, right here under the hairline. You can see right in there. So we're looking kind of right here. It kind of swoops out and then in like that. So we have that right there. And it's a little bit inside the I and L right here. If I flip her over, you can see it right here by the ear. So a little clashing here and right there. So that's a cool coin. And then this one I just pulled aside just because we don't see them all that often anymore. We have a Homestead with a little bit of snow on the roof. So some dye chipping on the roof here. Starting to get worse right in that area. A little bit on this side here starting. Looks like a little smoke coming out of the chimney. Starting right down here as well. And that is it on this one. Trying to see if that was some doubling right there, but I don't think so. So just wanted to bring you in to show you that one. Alright, that's it for that. Let me get into the next 8 rolls. I'll bring you in with those finds. See you in a second. Alright, that second group of 8 rolls, I'll save that one till the end. This one here, we have a double die reverse in the windows. But we got some gouging, so I'm not really going to keep this one. We have doubling in this window here, right here, here, and like kind of doubled. Looks like a little bit here and there on that one. This one is a Patsy Takemoto Mink, I think. PTM. Yeah, Patsy Takemoto Mink. And her DDO number 1, doubling at the right side of the D, doubling on the right side of the T. We have doubling on the inside of the ponytail. And that's pretty much it on that. And then we have our Tuskegee Airmen. And if you look right here, tell me that does not look like an ejecting pilot. So we have kind of smoke right in this area here, and then a head, an arm, back. Doesn't that look like a pilot kind of ejecting out of the plane? That's what I'm calling it. This is the ejecting pilot die chip. That one I'll be keeping. That one's kind of cool. So let's keep it going. Get into it. Looks like a face too. That's kind of funny. All right, let's keep it going. Just finished up on the next group of 8, and we have a couple of Dr. Mary Edwards walkers, 2 of the same. So if I come up here, and under the Medal of Honor, there's some doubling right in here, and there's usually some right in that area right there. And I'm not, there's a little bit right there. So we have 2 of those. We have a Philly Homestead with a little bit of doubling right here in the R2 window right there. It's a little bit of doubling. And then this is cool. Look at this coin. So this one is a Denver. How nice that coin is. Well, the obverse isn't all that great, but it's still nice. And if we put it under the scope, we have die chipping, snow on the roof for a Denver, with the start of more. So there's got to be others. We have a die chip right here on the ear of corn, right there, and right here on the ear of corn. So we have a Denver with some die chips. That's kind of cool. I don't see any doubling any of the windows, but that's neat for Denver. And we have a Weir Farm, Old Faithful, the die chip in the tree branch, or the die chip on the tree. It makes it look like a broken branch. That's what I call it, is the broken branch die chip. And then we have an Acadia out of Philly, low mintage coin. In nice condition, so I held this one aside. Alright, let's get into the last 6. I'll be right back. Woohoo-wee! Second roll in of the group 6. And look at that. It has been ages since I came across a W V75, which you can see right here on the left side. And then W, see that right there. And I'm trying to just get the lighting right on these so you can see them. V75, Mosh Billings Rockefeller. Sweet. Awesome. All right. Let's keep her going. Be right back. All right, so our last group, the group of 6, gives me a Weir Farm with another broken branch. Nothing on the elbow. We do have a Wyoming, 2007 Wyoming, with doubling right in the saddle horn right here, and it looks like a little bit right up in there, but that coin is in banged up condition. I won't be keeping that one, but try to remember and put some information about it right in here. And we did get the find of the hunt, a Westpoint. So, W with the V75 privy on it. Can't beat that. That's awesome. It's been a long time. Very cool. All right, let me wash my hands. I'm gonna try to see if I can get an album spot filled with this 1988, and I wanted to bring you in for the ejecting pilot. All right, let me go wash my hands and we'll take a look at the album. I'll be right back. So this is definitely an upgrader. We have a 1988 Denver, and that's my current 88 Denver. So I'll definitely be swapping these two out. Be right back. All right, here we go. Plugged in, removed. That's a much nicer looking coin. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this hunt. It was quick. We did come across some pretty cool stuff, though. If you did find it entertaining or you learned something, please give a thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. It helps the videos make their way through YouTube's algorithm to reach viewers like yourself. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. Be sure to hit that notification bell if you choose to subscribe. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.